So check out this really cool project rod I picked up yesterday. The guy had this on Facebook Marketplace for $20, the reel and the rod pieces. All of these rod pieces are from a different rod, I'm pretty sure, because if you look here, none of the wraps match. So I'm pretty sure all four pieces are from different rods. But looking at the ferrules, this ferrule's been replaced at some point. The ferrule at the other end, the female, appears to match these, which look like Montauk ferrules to me. So I believe all of these pieces are actually from different Montauk rods. And you can see this piece here still has the Montauk label. I can't read what model it is, but these pieces are 36 inches from a 9-foot rod. This piece is 46 inches. So I don't know, it must have been from either a really long rod or perhaps like a 2-foot 8-piece rod, maybe. This Montauk reel seat, it looks to me like it will only fit these stamped reels that have this really thin seat. So I'm probably going to take this off and replace it, because right now the reel that came with it is the only reel I have that will work on this. And, excuse me, I'm getting over a cold. But when I cleaned up on this a little bit, when I picked it up, this had silk line on it that was all bird nested, and I couldn't even get the spool out. So I had to take the line off just to get the spool out. And when I did that, I had to clean a little bit on the spindle inside. It had a little bit of corrosion on it, just a little bit. So while I was doing that, I tried to polish off some of this tarnish here, and there is no finish left under this. So no matter what I do, this reel seat's going to look like crap. So, and I can't use any other reels on it that I own. So I think I'm just going to take that whole reel seat off and replace it. While I was doing that, I also just wanted to see what this cork looked like. So I cleaned this cork up, because when I picked it up, this cork was almost as dark as this tarnish here. It was really nasty. But the cork looks really nice. So I think I can save that. And in the pictures, this reel I thought was going to be garbage. But it seems like it does fine. It spins really free. The clicker is still intact and works. It is really rusty, like it was stored with this side up and all the dust collected on this side. There's the clicker. But I checked these bamboo sections with a micrometer, and they all seem to fit together well in as far as diameter and stuff. So I think these will make a really nice casting rod. One of these tips, now these look identical, these male ferrules here, but one of them will fit the female on the other end and one will not. I think maybe if this is the one that doesn't fit, I think maybe I can polish that down, because it does go in about halfway. Maybe it's just swelled a little, but I think I can polish that down a little and make that ferrule work also. So then I'll have two tips for it. But I'm going to strip this rod down totally. And also you can see these two tips, even though the wraps don't match, the eyes are exactly the same. So I think somebody actually rewrapped one of those at one time, and I think those are from the same rod. But they are about the same color. This piece is really dark, and this piece is really light. So it's not going to match very well in color, but I'm not too worried about that. I just want to make a fishable rod out of it, and I believe I can with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this reel seat. I'm going to totally strip all of these sections of rod, take all the eyes off, strip all the old finish off. I'm going to have to get a new set of ferrules for this midsection to the butt section, because those two ferrules do not match at all. They will not fit together at all. Plus, the female at the end of this section is cracked. So I have to get a new set of ferrules for that. And I'm not sure what color thread and all that I'm going to use yet, but I thought this would be a cool project to video and post up, and maybe somebody who has a rod they want to refinish can follow along with it and redo theirs. This reel does seem to work fine, so I think what I'm going to do is I do have a uh, finesse commercial sandblaster at work where I believe I can remove all this rust without damaging the metal at all. And it appears to be black at one time. This side looks like it may have some of the paint left, and you can see on the back in certain spots where there is visible black paint. So I think I'm just going to sandblast this whole thing down and probably paint it black again, maybe with some kind of like a gun coat type stuff where it's more durable. Maybe Alumahide too. I've used that before and that does really well. It's pretty durable. But yeah, this is how I got the rod pretty much, other than I did clean the reel up a little. I did clean the rod up. I did clean those ferrules and this ferrule here. This ferrule here was all covered in rust, and I thought it was going to be shot too, but it actually all came off really clean. So I believe I can save those ferrules there. But yeah, I just wanted to show this rod. I keep bumping the camera there, sorry, but I just wanted to show it and what it looked like. And I'm gonna video redoing this, and I'll post those up in sections, and hope you guys enjoy.